So I've got a boiler update for you. Lots of people getting excited over the weekend about the boiler issues that we've got in the new property that we bought. Now, if you're not familiar with that, bought a new property about 3 weeks ago. The boiler went down last week and it's been really, really cold. So we went over there last week and we gave all of the tenants a 2 kilowatt heater each to use and a £10 electric card because all of the meters are all separate. So what we did on Friday, we went back round, gave them another £10 card, and then what we're doing is today is we're going to go back round and give them another £20 to put towards their electric. Now the engineer has been booked, he's coming on Wednesday, couldn't get it any earlier than that because it is a commercial boiler, it was absolutely impossible. Now a lot of people asking about the hot water. The water is supplied by a completely separate unit which is electric, which is in the property, so the tenants haven't been with that hot water. They can shower and they can use the hot water taps in their kitchens and in their bathrooms, so that's not changed. So today we also realised that 2 of the flats actually have coin operated meters, so they couldn't use the electric cards. So what we're doing today is we're going to go round and we're going to give them some compensation. We've got £30 towards their electric bill so that they can keep themselves warm, and then hopefully it'll all be fixed on Wednesday. So we're going to go out now and deliver some more cards and we're going to give them the letters explaining what's happening. So let's get over there. Someone's car's leaking oil. It's made a mess, that, isn't it? I don't think I've seen this car move. Right, we should have had the fencing replaced, or the panels that came down. So yeah, we've got the fencing. Oh, they've left the old panels here though. So we need to get rid of those. So that's all good. Right, let's see if our friend's in. This is the cash one, isn't it? I'll have to come back, and I don't want to leave it outside this door because, especially if it's got cash in it. Okay, right, let's have a look in the boiler room then. Oh, can't get that way. I think those panels, we could probably break them up and put them in those skips, couldn't we? Yeah, also rear. Because we've got some skips, haven't we, so should be able to get them in there. Right. We are going to try and salvage this. I'm going to try and ask Dennis to come in and prop it up with a piece of wood and then push it back and reroute it. Right, boiler room, just having another nose. I know that I'm not a boiler expert by any means. We did try and reset it last week. So I'm going to try and press the reset button again, but they are coming out tomorrow, so Wednesday, sorry. So hopefully it'll be all fixed up in a couple of days. So hard to try and get somebody out to sort this boiler out. So this is an ideal Concord boiler. Quite a lot of people in the comments over the weekend saying it's just a domestic boiler. Well, you can obviously see that it's not just a domestic boiler. It's huge. Now we have tried resetting it. There is a lockout button. It doesn't seem to do anything, but we can give it another go while we're here, just to see if there's anything at all, any hope, a glimmer of hope, to get it turned back on. So that's still broken. Oh wait, we've got it on! No way! Go and get that money back! We've got it on! Oh, hang on though, what does that say? That says overheat. How can it be overheating? It can't be overheated, it's not even switched on. It's on though, right? Well, I've got a green light. It says that, I don't know. It sounds like it's on. Right, let's just make sure that, right. Look, you know, everyone watching in the comments, I've been here probably 3 times and I've tried every time to turn it back on and it's not fired. Now it has. I mean, we still need the engineer to come out. But right, I'm going to stick around then for a minute. I'm just going to see, we'll go into the main house in a minute and see if the radiators come on. Because if that's the case, we don't need to deliver any of these letters today if we've got the boiler working. Right, let's just wait around and see how long it lasts. I'm quite pleased with myself. Never had one lesson. Yeah, and it's warm. We've got heat.
That's strange.
Isn't that strange? Everyone in the comments will be like, oh, you should have done that before. Seriously, folks, I've tried and tried. We've been here so many times to try and get this switch back on. Even our domestic boiler engineer came out and he couldn't get it back on either. We'll just leave that ajar a minute and we'll come back in. Yeah? How you doing?
Right.
The boiler has just come on.
Ooh.
So we've been trying our very best
Get me long johns off.
to get it all sorted. But we're just coming down to make sure. We've just got it fired up now. So we're just going to wait 10 or 15 minutes. Yeah, no problem at all. That's, you know, it's the least we could do.
Was it proper?
Well,
because it was.
the problem is it's a commercial boiler, not domestic. So we need to get it's huge, and to get a commercial engineer out, they're like rocking horse manure. It's really hard to get them.
They did go down in like November. Well,
Right.
And it was off for like a few weeks as well, and then it
Was
came
it?
up in December, but I don't know what.
Well, they're still coming out in on Wednesday anyway.
Okay.
So we're still going to get the engineer out just to give it the once over.
Yeah.
But we've we've been out 3 times, and every time we've come out, we've tried to get it on, and it wouldn't come on. Today it has.
Today it has.
So whether it's got wet or it's dried out inside or yeah, I know, it's been awful. But we did put some heaters out for everybody.
Yeah, thanks for that.
Yeah.
I left mine out because I
Already got one. Yeah, that's fine. But then, and to compensate with a bit of electric, just to, you know, because I know the heating is going to be.
Thanks, yeah. I think I'd do about 5-6 quid if I have it on.
Yeah.
For the evening.
Yeah.
That's good. Thanks.
No,
So
no
it
problem.
might work today then.
Well, hopefully it'll be on. So, but normally it comes on. What time does it normally come on?
5.
In the evening.
Yeah.
Until when?
You're about 10.
Yeah.
And then I think it goes off like to really low and then comes back on again about 7.
Yeah. But it doesn't go off altogether. It just stays
So
at
it just stays real.
about 18. I think it's 18 degrees. It's supposed to
Okay,
stay
yeah,
at something
it
like
comes
that.
on for, I think it's a couple of hours from about 5 to 10. It's on
Yeah.
a lot, and then after that it's not on really. A little bit.
Just to keep the heat
Just to
on.
keep it going. Yeah.
Okay, cool.
It's
Right.
funny though, with the little heaters. It's like
I know.
They do go well, but
If you've got it right next to you, it's all right,
yeah,
isn't it?
Yeah,
But
it takes so long for it to.
for it to heat up. We are recording this, by the way, as long as you're okay with that, just like before.
Yes.
Awesome. All right, see you in a bit. That's getting warm. It's going to take a while to come through, isn't it? The result, that is. We'll come back tomorrow and test it again.
Was it just a button? Was it?
Well, I just pressed the reset button, and this time it decided to come on.
That's coming on.
It is. Excellent. Excellent. Oh, that's good news. Right then.
Bloody switch, wasn't it?
Yeah, well, it was a switch, yes. That's all it was, but I'm hoping it's going to stay on now. We'll come back tomorrow. If you've got any issue, if it goes off again,
Yeah.
let us know. Call the office for me,
Okay.
and then we'll come back over. But the engineer's still coming on Wednesday anyway, just to make sure that everything's in order. All right, mate, no problem. Okay, good news. Really good news. Really pleased with that. So we're going to come back round again tomorrow and see if it's still on, and then the boiler engineer will be here on Wednesday anyway. We've got heating.